Hey there, and welcome to the second episode of how to set up your guitar for beginners. In the first episode, I've already explained how to change the strings, how to clean the guitar, and how to clean and polish the fretboard. In this video, I will explain how to tune your guitar with stretching of the strings, how to set up the truss rod, and how to adjust the height of the guitar strings to play properly again. So, have fun! After we've cleaned the guitar, have applied new strings on the guitar, we have to tune the guitar. We do this with a clip tuner. Like it says, we clip the tuner on the headstock of the guitar and tune it. This is an automatic tuner, so we have to remember in which tuning we are. E standard is E, A, D, G, B, E, and so we have to tune the guitar. And like you see, it's turning green when we've tuned it correctly. Famous G strings always sounding weak. So, now we've tuned the guitar, but we are not done, because these strings are new and they are not used to tension. So when you play guitar, you will notice that this guitar, like it's set up now, will detune quickly. What we do now is we stretch the strings with our hand and tune it again. Normally you do it 3 times, and I will explain it further once we've done the first stretching. So, how do you stretch the strings? You grab it and just pull it upwards and pull the string downwards with the thumb. Three to 4 times are enough for each string. And now we have to tune it again. Let's take a look at the lower 2 strings. We have tuned it properly to an E and an A, and now let's see what happened. Now it's not an E anymore, it's a D. String movement. So we have to tune it again. Lower A string is now an G major. Okay, let's move on to the rest. Now it's sounding correctly. So this was the first turn of string stretching. And now we have to do it a second and a third time until there is no significant difference anymore before and after the stretching. So if the E remains an E after the stretching, we are done. So second round. It's still moving, like you see. The A is quite okay. It's sounding even better now. So our third and last round of stretching begins. The A is perfect, I would say. We have to stretch just the E string again up to now. Alright, the E string is also done. Okay, something isn't right. And famous G string. I'll stop. So, as we have a new pack of strings applied onto our guitar, you have to tune it again after each practice because the strings are not used to the tension and the stretching is just not enough for it. So, and now we can cut all the rest away. Alright, what we will do now is we check the setup of the guitar neck. And how do we do it? We push down the first fret with a finger, we push down the last fret with a finger, and with the third one we check the movement of the string and we focus on the 12th fret. So we push down and we'll see that this string is moving a bit. And if it's moving a bit or even more, we have to give more tension on the neck. And how do you do it? I'll show it to you now. So we have here the headstock, and inside, like I explained in the beginning of the video, there is the so-called truss rod inside the guitar neck. And this truss rod is a giant screw that determines the shape of the neck. So I will just open the headstock with a screwdriver and put the screws somewhere where we will find them again. It's always useful. So here you see the ending of the truss rod. This is the so-called truss rod tool, which is normally delivered together with your guitar. It's in the toolbox or in the tool bag you have received. If you haven't paid attention to this bag, do it now because it's important. And with this truss rod tool we will adjust the neck. We put it onto the screw And as we have to put tension on the neck to make it flat or concave, we have to pull the tool towards us. If the neck is too flat or even too concave, we have to pull it away from us to release the tension. So we have to give the neck tension, so we move the tool towards us. Now we can check again if the neck is in the right setup with the move like we've done before. And then there the movement is not much, and now the neck is set up correctly. Also make sure you don't put too much tension on the neck, because then you will have some string noises, scratching noises of the strings in the lower frets. Now we just have to put the screws back in their position and we're done. Alright, now that we have altered the tension of the neck, we have to check the tuning again, and then we can move on to the last step. What I've done now with these small movements, I have checked that the strings don't make any scratching noises, or not much scratching noises, and this was the case, so we're done here. Last step is that we check the position of the strings. You can see here that there is some space between the strings and the fretboard, and to adjust this distance we have here the screws on the bridge where we can adjust the height of the strings, and it depends on you whether you want to have a low setup or a high setup. Whatever makes you feel comfortable, do. I'll do this, checking my string position with a 1.5 millimeter pick, and I will throw it in the space of the fret on the 12th fret, and you see it's sticking here. This is not okay. For my ideal position, the pick should be right in the middle, like here. And now I will just do it by adjusting the height of the strings. So now I've adjusted the height of the strings, and you see that the pick has fallen down from the lower E string in the middle, and we're done now. The guitar should be set up correctly and we can play. So how did you like my first guitar talk video where I actually do some tech talk? Put it in the comments below. Otherwise I will come up occasionally on Tuesdays with more guitar talk videos for you and other stuff where I just talk. So just stay tuned and rock on.